what has been your experience so far with coronavirus? I'll get to mine in a little bit, but what's your experience?
Well, my experience was bad, man. I lost my job from March. Was unemployed to this day.
Where was you? Well, I don't really want to ask you where you was working at. Are you going to be able to go back to work?
According to the company policy, because it wasn't fired or terminated, they are allowing us to get our job back due because it was a pandemic.
Okay. So did they tell you when you're going to be able to get your job back?
Well, according to Robert DeSantis, our governor, he don't unless he
I hate that guy.
I hear you. Unless he opens back up the state the right way, well, because I work at the airport, I don't think I'm gonna have a job until it's around August, according to the extending of the pandemic.
Okay, so around August.
Yeah.
Time to go back to your work. Man, boy, that's some bullshit though, but because you see, like, the businesses, they kind of open half-ass open. You know, people are able to sit outside of the restaurant. Yeah. And then they got Walmart. Funny story. It's a little bit off topic, but I was going to Walmart the other day to get some stuff for the apartment, and it was a long ass line outside. I walked up to the line. And I stood in line. I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to stand in line. I think I was on the phone with you when I was in Walmart.
Yeah.
I was in. And I had then seen that line. I was like, God damn! And it was hot as fuck outside.
Yeah,
I was like, all right, I'm just gonna have to bear it and go through it. And then a thought popped in my mind because my sister always be going to Target because she always talk about the service there, and my other sister should work there for a little bit and used to get a discount. So we used to go there just because of that. But even though we knew that Walmart had the more variety and it's cheaper, they got more stuff. So, but I was like about a minute of standing in that hot ass sun. I said, motherfuck that shit, boy. Hey, Target a little bit more expensive too, but
getting in and getting out.
I'd rather be walking through that AC, spend a little bit extra. You know, but they got better customer service than Walmart too. How about when you go to Walmart, nobody is in fucking sight whenever you need to ask a question where something is. But I bet money you walk out with something in your pocket, bitch, like 5 motherfuckers pop up on you out of nowhere. Yep. It's like, where are these same people when I need help finding laundry detergent and shit? Well, man, Walmart got some lazy motherfuckers, boy. I tell you that. Them bitches don't deserve a raise. I agree with Target employees getting a raise to $15 an hour, but the Walmart motherfuckers, y'all need to get on y'all job if you really want a raise. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's customer service, man. It's the customer service. They're not giving good customer service.
And that's the big key part of the whole experiences of going to grocery stores too. So I understand what you're feeling because I used to go to Walmart. Last time I've been to Walmart was before the pandemic, and that was in March.
Yeah.
I ain't been back since because of the damn line. So I've been going to Winn-Dixie, and I've been getting them points racked up. So I hear what you're talking about, man.
Yeah. You know, around April time, I had tested positive for the shit, and I was out for, what was it?
About 2 months.
About 2 months, but I was out positive with the corona for about a month.
Yeah.
And then my old boy passed away 28th, and then I didn't want to go back to work for another month, so that's why I sat out the other month.
Yeah.
But I was clear like May 2nd, May 6th, or some shit like that. I know it's early May, but I had still, you know, you want to grieve and stuff like that. So that's what I was going through. The reason why I ain't go back immediately, but also another reason why I ain't go back too, because that unemployment had then hit. When they sent that 1,200, hey, look, on top of that 250, boy, you know, that made the grieving process a little bit more easier. Because I didn't have to stress about when I was going to be able to pay my bills, if I was going to be able to pay my bills. But at the same time, I had to pay for my food out of this. At first, I got food stamps for like the very first week. Well, EBT for the first week to get food, but it's like $200. And then after they had then sent me them that $1,200 from unemployment, they cut it off.
Wow.
So you can't get food stamps and get unemployment unless you already have kids or something like that.
Okay.
Then they'll be able to give you that. And if you have kids and you're collecting food stamps, I think they make it a little bit more harder to get unemployment, because I know my sister was talking to me about that. Like, when are they going to send the unemployment? She's been trying to file. They had denied her, and then she had went back and tried to file again.
Yeah.
So when are you going to start getting the 180 again?
I ain't getting no money yet.
When did they say you was going to
They
get it?
told me apply after Thursday, which was yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and soon after they won't start sending it.
But you supposed to get, that's the thing, you got up until the 25th to get unemployment, get the extra 600.
Mm-hmm.
So if you got up until the 25th to get the extra 600 a week, and they're not retroactive with the payments, meaning that they're not going to pay you from the time that you applied for the 600 up until this point, what's the point of them? They can, like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
It's like you pissing on my head and you telling me it's raining and shit by giving me 180 a week when you gave all these other people. See, I'm one of them other people, but so I can't talk too much shit. But at the same time, I understand other people who haven't gotten the 600 how they feel, and even some more people that have to go back to work and they just had then lost hours and they applied but they didn't approve them fast enough. You know what I mean? So it's.
I've been denied too.
You've been denied too?
Yeah, I've been denied. That's why I called them. They told me I had to reapply after Thursday.
How many times you been denied?
Once.
Once? Did you go, when you reapplied, what did it say?
I didn't reply yet. I had to reply tomorrow.
Thursday was yesterday.
Yeah.
You gotta be on top of their head, bro. Like I say, bro, we working against time. You working against, what the day is, the 3rd?
Mm-hmm.
You got about 22 more days. And it's 11:30
I
on
made
the
it this
line.
far without it.
Who?
I applied for a while back. I made it this far without it.
It's better to have it than not
I
have it.
know, but at the same time,
Mhm.
I'm not too worried about it no more.
Okay.
I made it this far.
All right, you like it, I love it. You like it, I love it, my friend. But me, as for me, I needed all my money. And I know you needed all your money. How you was getting it from when, Rashad?
Oh man, shit. I'm gonna say around April time, because I applied for mine on the 26th of March. That's literally the day after they had cut us from the work. And I got online. I've been on that shit for like 5 hours. Like, it was crazy because they kept kicking me out, and I keep going back in. I got to start all over. So when I had got mine put in, about a week later too, my little brother called me telling me about, oh, I got a letter at the house, and it had 2 letters, and both was the money. And I was surprised, and from then I was getting paid up to now. So.
I'm curious, what was your experience with coronavirus? What happened to you during this whole coronavirus quarantine time?
I got diabetes.
How did you get diabetes?
My pancreas stopped making insulin because I wasn't eating and I was stuck in one place.
Where were you stuck at?
Place to be determined.
You mean down in Miami?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. All right. So you
I
were stuck in...
was going days and weeks without food. I was surviving because they had water, and I was drinking a lot of water. And it got to the point where water started tasting good to me. It started tasting like sugar, so I kept drinking it. And
Water?
it kept going, yeah. Water just started tasting like sugar, and I kept drinking it. And all of a sudden, I'm peeing, keep going to the bathroom, keep going to the bathroom, keep going to the bathroom. And little did I know, my pancreas stopped making insulin, and I ended up with diabetes.
You end up with diabetes from drinking too much water.
They said that's the first symptom that usually happens. You feel like you're thirsty all the time, and you drink so much, and you gotta consistently go to the bathroom. I'm going to the bathroom every 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm not sleeping. Rashad know I'm when I came here, I'm in the middle of the night, waking up, going in the bathroom, during the day, going to the bathroom. How much water I was drinking. And then I started, because I had no taste in my mouth, I said I need something to try to see if I can get something else. And I started trying to drink soda, and I started to get a little taste, and then it went bad from there.
Diabetes kicked in.
Hard. That's when I started passing out, and blacking out, and feeling dizzy.
Damn. And how long did this last for? Like the first initial symptoms?
I'm talking about it was probably for weeks. I was just drinking water.
God damn. So coronavirus gave you diabetes for the rest of your life. God damn.
That's fucking y'all up.
Coronavirus fucking everybody up. Then fuck Chelsea Money up. And then fuck Sherrod Health up. You know, and then fuck me up with my old boy.
I'll tell you what.
God damn.
Yeah. I am the cesspool of my family. Period.
You are?
Yeah.
Why would you say
Anything
that?
that can happen will happen to me.
You feel like that?
I know that because I'm the only one that experienced these type of stuff.
So you're the black sheep.
There you go.
I'm the black sheep. I'm the real black sheep. Yeah, but I don't know if I would say that everything.
Shit, I can't have kids.
You can't have kids?
I can't have kids.
God damn.
You see it?
But why?
Because of the rheumatic fever.
What happened with this rheumatic fever?
They told me my body overheated to the point where shit starts messing up.
So your body overheated and it killed off
it was in a process. I found this out when I was a sophomore in college.
Damn. So you couldn't even enjoy the possibility of possibly getting somebody else's daughter pregnant and fucking up your scholarship and coming back home and having to pay child support and going through the whole messy shit that a lot of NFL players go through.
None of that for me.
Hey, well, it could have been a positive.
Nah.
You know, because if you went to the league, you ain't never got to worry about parents. The bitch come to you be like, hey, you owe me child support, but this your child.
Stop lying.
Bitch, you lying. I know you lying.
I'm going to more. Fuck that.
You are not the father. Like,
Yes,
see, bitch, I told you.
I know it, this bitch.
They told me long time ago. What are you lying?
Shit, but yeah, man, like I said, anything that can happen will happen to me. I don't know, but I'm still surviving.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that, you know. You know, I think that I feel like that sometimes too, but not all the time. I let myself get past it. You know, you just see the glass half full instead of half empty a lot of the times, and I think that would change your perspective on things a little bit. When it comes to the whole Black Lives Matter situation and the corona thing, and them talking about the cases spiking to new records in Florida because of, it's like they're trying to indirectly say because people are protesting, that's why the virus is re-spreading again and they need to lock down everything. And basically enact martial law and send everybody, I think that they was trying to do that in some ways even before. But I think that now they're trying to use an excuse to do it even more so. You know, what are your thoughts on that? Like, do you think that the government, in order to curb, let me not even say that. Because I feel like Trump, he ain't gonna do shit. He ain't been doing shit up until this point, and neither is Ron DeSantis. He keep on trying to come up with like bullshit. I think like they just like gonna let whoever gets sick get sick.
You see, with Ron DeSantis, his whole idea was kind of off. The reason why he was trying to reopen the state so fast because of the people. And he was being the American people in Florida. They was pressuring him about I want to work, I want to go back to work, I can't be home all the time. They was stressing this man. Now, I'm not going to say what he did was right, but him being a governor should thought more about people's health than what people want, man. Because they want him to open the state so bad, he said, fuck it. Let me just open phase 2, phase 1. And with that opening up, he caused more of his cases going up because of him. See, I blame this on him.
You blame it all on him?
Yes, I'm not blaming it on Black Lives Matter protest. I blame it on him because if he never been the one to, let's open a phase 1, phase 2, and open up bars and shit and in a fucking strip club, then you wouldn't think this was going to spread more. He was the one. And then now they're gonna make it seem that it was a Black Matter movement, which it wasn't. Protest movement was causing this shit. It was actually the fucking government that's saying, "Oh, I'm tired of being pressured about these people of opening my state. You know what? I'm just gonna open phase 1, phase 2, so they can get off my back." That's how I feel it's all came from. That's my own feeling.
Ain't it their job to listen to the people? That's why they got voted into power.
True.
Sherrod is speaking off mic again. But,
yes.
You know, he does that from time to time, guys. Forgive him.
Man.
But anyways, I don't know if it's his job to answer your question, Sherrod, to exactly listen to the people, because people got a bunch of dumbass ideas too.
Yes.
But is he gonna listen to those ideas from those people too? Like the motherfuckers are talking about reopen the government and I don't have to wear my mask. I was watching a video the other day. You seen that shit, right?
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I died, bro.
They was standing in front of the committee and they was yelling at them about, it's infringing upon their rights to wear the mask. The mask is a minor inconvenience. Don't get that twisted. The mask is a minor inconvenience, all right? People's health and people's safety is something that people should be thinking about in order to curb the coronavirus. It's a real thing. People are really getting sick and dying from it. You know, until you see the videos of people that you know in the hospital dying, then you don't really give a fuck. You feel like it's not real. You feel like it's inconvenient to wear the mask. It's inconvenient to protect yourself and social distance. It's inconvenient to do all of these things until it's somebody that you know or somebody that you care about. It's inconvenient to do all of that stuff. Mm-hmm. And me, myself, being that I was positive with the status of it, and I believe you too as well, and Leonard had tested positive as well, your younger brother. And I think even this, Sherrod, did you have it? No, Sherrod didn't have it.
No.
But all three, me, you, and Leonard was positive with it. And, you know, it's crazy to think that we was mildly sick. Yeah. Nothing was life threatening. None of us had shortness of breath and stuff like that. And we all got through it. But it's crazy to think that it's so many other people that actually died. 123,000 people have died from it.
I call that a blessing, bro. I call that a heavenly blessing, because we could have been the one that would kick the bucket too, man. And I pray to God that, thank God we got through it, man.
Yeah, and even just one of us could have kicked the bucket. But I think it turned Leonard into a Trump supporter.
Oh, man. Yeah, this shit.
The NBA has resumed. I think they got 22 games starting July 30th. I'm curious what you think, because at first they didn't want to resume the NBA because of the whole coronavirus situation, but they was losing money, so they had to bring it on back. And I don't want nothing to go on. Me personally, I don't want no sports going on. I want no entertainment to go on that's going to detract or take away from the movement that's going on, because it's the first time we had, as a black community, this much people galvanized and together on an issue. Every day they've been protesting it, even though we can't see it all day long on social media, because you know social media is all about the pertinent hot topics. You know, they may share little videos here and there, but the general focus of everybody has went all over the place. You see what I'm saying? The general focus of everybody is, let's just face it, we as a population of Americans have a short attention span. If it's not something that's entertaining or interesting to us, we don't care about it but for so long. You know, I guarantee you this, if black people was getting reparations or checks right now, based on how they protested or marched or rallied, you'll see them every goddamn day until this shit was over with, out there protesting and rallying and marching. But because they don't see no tangible results in it, everybody's mind going off to everything else. And I don't blame them, but it is what it is. The NBA was in a peculiar situation because the majority of their players are black, and
You know, you had guys like Kyrie who said that they don't want to take away from the cause and they don't want to take away from the movement and they don't want to go back to play.
You have players that said that they want to play.
Yeah, you have few players that say they want to play, but they're not saying it that loud. They're not that public about it.
One of them was
Who?
King James.
He said that he wanted to play.
Said he wanted to play.
It would be LeBron.
King James.
It would be him. You know, it's up to him at the end of the day, though, because he is. I guess he still is the best player.
Today, I feel like.
Yeah, I guess he still is the best player.
I mean, it ain't even like that. What I'm saying is,
I don't know, man.
What I'm saying is,
he had lost 6 championships.
all right, Joe. What I'm saying is,
yeah. Oh, my bad. What happened? What are you saying?
He wants to play and there's a group of guys, even his whole team, from what I heard, they wanted to play simply because they want to give the fans what they're.
But why are you talking about him and his whole team? Fuck him and his whole team.
Hey man, stop disrespecting the kid.
I'm not saying fuck him as the person. I'm saying fuck him as a basketball player and his whole team. I'm not a fan of him. You know how I feel about LeBron.
I know.
All them Bron-sexuals keep putting him in places where he don't belong, like the GOAT conversation.
He's been in the GOAT conversation since he entered the league.
Surah, let's not get off topic, bro. We got to focus on.
You the one who brought this up.
No, you brought this up.
Why can't I answer the
every
question?
time we talk about something dealing with basketball, you talk about sorry ass.
But what I was saying was a few players wanted, and you brought up the GOAT, and you was going all in.
No, I didn't bring up LeBron. I brought up
I said you brought up the GOAT conversation.
I brought up
Kyrie. The GOAT wanted to. I said King James wanted to play.
All right. Listen, players are going back. Some are in fear of their safety.
They put in safety precautions for that. They said they're daily testing, and they said they're giving them some kind of watch, I think it was, to let them know, like, if they got the sickness or some stuff like that. And all the players that get sick should not show up at all.
Okay. So, but don't you think it's gonna be weird with no fans being there in the attendance?
I mean, shit, WWE doing it.
WWE is not basketball. Basketball is you want people to watch you score. You want to hear that crowd. They give you energy. They get you hyped. They get you motivated to play. That crowd not being there, it's kind of like it's not real. It's not a real season. It's not a real.
I know how you feel about it.
Yeah,
I understand.
I feel like it's not going to be a false champion. Whoever wins is not going to be a real NBA champion anyways.
At the end of the day, they giving. I mean, for those people that cannot go there, they have fans at home. So they giving the people what they want at the end of the day. So
True. I just feel like they should not resume it this year. They should resume it next year, but I understand why they're resuming it because they're losing money.
It's not even only that. I feel like they want to also earn their keep.
Who?
The players.
Who? Which players?
Some of the players talking about playing just because they getting paid to do it.
Nah, I done made millions of dollars. I'm pretty sure the players that are very wealthy, they're not going to be impacted by it. I think that they're doing it because of the staff that works at the arena. They're doing it for the other players that are on league minimums, that are on 3-day contracts, 10-day contracts, and they want them to make their money too. If anybody's playing right now, it's because of all of the little people that make the NBA go. They're not just playing because of them. Because if truth be told, Kyrie, LeBron, Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, all of these $100 million max contracts, they don't need to play at all. They can retire today and be straight.
Want to play.
Some of them want to play for the love of the game.
That's what I'm saying.
And I mean, the NBA wouldn't be the NBA without them playing. Think about it. How are you going to have a championship run? How are you going to have a real championship tournament without Kawhi Leonard, LeBron James, Steph Curry? They're not going to be in it this year anyways because their team was nowhere close. But this year, they were trash. This year. Over the past couple years.
Doodle water?
Listen,
doodle butter?
we're not going to get into that. We're getting off topic. We're not going to talk about how the Warriors beat LeBron James like 3 out of the past 2 years. I mean,
this is what you do.
Two out of the last
This
2
is
years.
what you do. This is what you
What?
do. But they couldn't have won without KD. Sorry. And even when they had KD, they still struggled.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I agree.
Sorry.
I'm a Kevin Durant fan. I'm not a Warriors fan, so I agree with you. They disrespected my dog, man. That's why he had it cleared on their ass. Them on fault niggas, bro.
That nigga wanted
Fault nigga. That's what
he
they
wanted to
fucking
play
did.
with King James too.
Who?
Big KD.
Nah, he ain't want to play with you.
Stop it, Joe.
He-
Stop denying the facts, Joe.
He didn't.
Stop denying the facts, Joe.
Well. Anyways, Kawhi Leonard had then slapped that. Get that shit out of my hand. I want to beat LeBron. I want to play with him. So what you got to say about Kawhi? The Claw. You got nothing to say about the Claw. That's my second favorite player. Nah.
LeBron James got injured last year while they made it to the finals.
Excuses.
That's alright. LeBron James is
Excuses.
back now. What the Cloud got?
Excuses.
Second in the conference?
Excuses.
Second in the conference?
Excuses is like buttholes. Everybody got one.
Yep.
Or is that
And
asshole?
LeBron James is number one in that Western Conference.
Well, it's not much difference. But anyways, like I said,
The
yeah.
Claw is number two.
Even if they win this year, they're gonna be false champions. You want to crown them? Crown them. Crown them. We are who we thought we was, who they thought they were, or whatever. However the quote goes, whatever Herman Edwards said. But that whole Corona shit, I don't think that they should play. That's my personal take on it. You can take that to the bank and run with it. If you feel like you want to be entertained. I miss the NBA, and trust me, I love watching basketball, playing basketball as much as the next person. But like I said, what is going on right now,
It's life and death.
life and death, okay, with the Corona shit, and it's about progress and change. You got life and death and progress and change on one hand, okay, and people's need to be entertained
On the other.
on the other,
Which one you
and
going
people
for?
need to not be inconvenienced, like all these motherfuckers crying about not having a mask. People just don't want to be inconvenienced. America is one of the most selfish countries in the fucking world with everything. The citizens are the most self-centered people.
Even the air they breathe, they fucking selfish.
Exactly. It's ridiculous. But it all goes back to reparations. And I got a podcast coming out soon about the goddamn reparations. I want my money. I can retrace my family all the way back to the slaves. I want my goddamn money for me, my nieces, my nephews, my mama, my dad. Even I want you to give me his reparations so I can give it back to our family. God damn it. For my uncles, my aunties, everybody. I want you to give us our goddamn reparations. Fuck all that bullshit. Fuck all what America talking about. Oh, we don't got the money, but you can pull $2.1 trillion out your asshole. I don't care. I ain't feeling nothing nobody say until they give that to us. I was reading this book. I downloaded D.L. Hughley's audiobook, Surrender White People, Our Terms of Unconditional Peace. Our Unconditional Terms for Peace. And the first article of his book talks about reparations. Now, he laments on the fact all of the stuff that we've been through, reparations is not a new idea. The 40 acres and the mule promise was promised to us, and some black people got it directly after slavery, but then it was immediately taken away from them. See what I'm saying? When the new president came into office. I think that was it was the president after Thomas Jefferson. I don't know who the fuck it was. But anyways, fuck that dude. He took away my people benefiting and prospering. They had beachfront property in Texas or something like that, and then they came back and repossessed it and made them give it up. So yeah, this is not a new idea, and this was a promise that was promised to black people a long time ago, and this is something that black people have been fighting for, and it doesn't always, every time somebody hear it, they think about cash. It ain't about cash. But until you fix that issue, all of the other issues that stem from that, all of the other like stereotypes or preconceived notions people have about black people are going to continue to go on. They're going to continue to look at us in a negative light because they're not seeing the totality of the reason why we came to be what we are today. So yeah. Yeah, anyways, coronavirus.
Well, I was about to say is like going back to the whole reparation with the islands. The reason why Jamaica, Haiti, and a bunch of islands are third world because they don't have money. But reparation will help build the islands back up and help build a country so they can have a better opportunities and make the island better than that. Because Jamaica is a beautiful country, but my God, the living lifestyle is fucked up because of, there's no real jobs.
Mhm.
So going back what you're saying about, England to help pay their reparations, it would be great for that country.
Hey man, this lollipop tastes like booty. What the fuck you gave me, a booty flavored lollipop?
This guy.
No, he had
Should taste like ass.
raspberry. He had raspberry.
Raspberry? Grass assberry? No, I ain't never taking no goddamn lollipop from you ever again. Anyway, let me get past this ass flavored lollipop. Coronavirus. I'm gonna say that instead of saying bless you. Anytime somebody sneezes, I'm gonna say coronavirus. That Carly B shit.
I'm tired of it.
You tired of whatever. You know who I'm tired of? I'm tired of this whole Jada Pinkett shit with August Alsina.
Man, shit, this is what it is. She was holding around. She was holding around.
Yeah, but August said that Will gave him his blessing. I mean, I could believe it because I heard for years that people was telling me that Will and Jada were swingers. People been saying that for years. So I'm not surprised.
I mean, shoot, she denying it, so.
But that's what a lot of people do. They deny. They have to deny.
I know.
Like Nicole Murphy and Lisa Ray and all of that shit. She got to deny breaking up people's shit.
And lesbians.
Mm-hmm. A lot of weird shit going on in the entertainment industry. Hollywood is a crazy place. That's why I want to start my own Hollywood. I don't want to be a part of that motherfucking zoo. That shit is wild. I be hearing about all that crazy shit, like another crazy shit. What's his name? Terry Crews, big cock diesel muscle bound motherfucker. How you let somebody grab your dick
And rub on your booty.
and rub on your ass, and then go and act like you was sexually assaulted and like you was like one of them women in the Me Too movement, like. I didn't want to attack him. I deferred to my wife. My wife. And I would have ruined my career. Big cock diesel motherfucker over there saying some shit like that. But
Speaking of Terry Crews,
that shit weird.
that dude that says some controversial stuff too.
What?
Which some of it I see his point. But at the same time, a lot of people don't see it that way.
Right. What's his point?
He was saying, in order for other people to stop seeing us certain ways, we gotta stop the black on black crimes.
Oh no. I definitely don't fuck with Terry Crews. I definitely don't fuck with Terry Crews.
Let me explain.
But 85% of white on white crime happens.
We understand, but let me explain.
But they don't talk about it.
Let me explain why he said that.
Because he's a bitch.
And I'm not gonna get 100% accurate, but from what I understood, his point was to see people, if we stop attacking each other and hold ourselves accountable, and we do stuff the right way, the white way, the white way. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then other people in the world and in the country will stop having this negative image of us.
No, that ain't gonna change it. Like I said, the only thing gonna change it, you set up a better economic base for black people, and you create programs to help them heal and repair from the effects of slavery. Black on black crime is a matter of proximity. People live in close proximity to each other, commit murders, commit robberies to people that live in close proximity to them. That's all it is issue of. White people live in close proximity of other white people. They commit murders, they commit all type of other crimes to each other too.
Facts.
So all of that shit is a farce, all that shit is bullshit. Terry Crews could go suck a dick. He's a punk ass bitch. He let that dude grab his meat and he ain't slap him up, he ain't violate him in the same way that he got violated. All I'm saying is, I ain't saying that you gonna go overboard and like try and kill the man because you grabbed your meat.
Man,
but slap the fuck out of him. You know what I'm saying? I would have slapped the fuck out of him. Like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? And made a big scene. And let it be known, yo, I don't play that shit. You feel me?
But to sit over there and ball up and not do nothing in that moment, like, come on, bro, you wanted it.
First reaction, the nigga touch me, I'm off in his ass.
That's what I'm saying, bro. As a
I'm
man,
off rip.
just generally as a man, like as a real man, you gotta be a man. You get me? Ain't no other man gonna violate you, man.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Not unless you want it to happen.
Exactly. And that's what I feel like a little bit with this dude. Ain't no human being in reality I'm gonna ever let touch me and me not violate him back. That means slap him in the face, punch him in the eye, do something. Punch him in the throat, do something. Let him know that's not cool. I'm not all right with that. I don't fuck with that. But to sit over there and then cry about it and then try and pretend like you were losing money, Terry Crews, he lost all respect from me. So, yeah. This has been another episode of Crash Culture, the podcast show. And that's it.
Peace.